It is funny how some cities just click with you. New York was like that the first time I actually went to New York. I found it captivating, an exciting place, and it was like a movie just coming alive right in front of your eyes. Beijing, incidentally, was also another city that just blew me away the minute I got there. It fascinated me. The whole new culture, the people, they were so open, and they were excited about sharing and proud of what they have achieved in China and Beijing after the Games, obviously. London was the same up to a point. When I first went there, it was like walking through a museum, but when I lived and worked there, my experience was kind of soured because I had the whole dreaded long commute. It used to freak me out that the start of my week, my Monday, in fact, every work day was me crammed into a metro tube and then, yeah, off to work. And then when I was tired after a knackering day at work, you would do the whole same thing all over again. And I used to hate that. I hated it so much that I would find a place to park my arse up and wait until the rush hour passed. I just couldn't get my head around why we would all put ourselves through that. I really started to dislike London, I think, because of the whole commute thing. It got inside my head, and I spent my days during the day thinking of ways how to avoid doing the commute. But in the end, we all do it. We all do the commute because we need the money. This is exciting, this river. It's kind of noisy down there. But I can name other cities that just got me real quickly. Chengdu in China was amazing. Barcelona, outstanding. Lisbon, San Francisco, Philadelphia. Shout out to my younger brother and his Philly family over there in the Big A, although they're in Florida now. So many amazing cities. Tokyo was a wow for me. Urumqi was awesome, up in Xinjiang in China, where we're told not to go to by the Western media. I went anyway, and I loved that city. You can see the video on my channel. And guess what I found out there? Western media lies to us constantly. Well, you kind of know that anyway. At least I hope you do. And if you don't, wake up. You're being sold a pup.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Paris didn't impress so much from the get-go. Dundee, Blackpool, Birmingham, Washington DC for that matter, actually even Amsterdam. I went to Amsterdam and thought, how horrible and sleazy is this place? Then I found a real city and I loved it because I was surprised that it was much more than what the lads magazines were telling me. How cool is that? I was young back then, reading the magazines and thinking, I'm going to go do that. I did believe what I read back in the days. Some cities kind of take longer to get into. I remember going to Dandong in China, up near the border with North Korea, and thinking how unsure I was of that city at first. I mean, I took a boat ride right up to the edge of North Korea to stare at the people in North Korea like I was visiting a zoo. I just wasn't at peace with that experience. So incidentally, it's on my channel if you want to see that. Yeah, but I found the connection to the city when I had to take shelter in a bar, and the people there were friggin' awesome, and they made me feel so welcome. As I always say, people make a city, and it's true of Glasgow, my hometown. And this is one of the great things so far in Thailand. The Thailand people are so welcome and peaceful, adventurous. There is a free spirit in the hearts and minds of the people here. The name Thailand, after all, does mean free land. And I get that, I feel that, I appreciate that. Don't ever change that. So I think Bangkok City is going to be a slow burn for me. I'm kind of excited about that, to be honest. I'm not sure why it's going to be a slow burn. I mean, look at it. It is beautifully chaotic in a way. And I used to like that in a city. I used to thrive on that. Maybe in there lies the answer to my dilemma. After living in Beijing with the calmness, the quiet peacefulness of the people and the organisation of the city, living there for so long under that, maybe the chaos here in Bangkok has frightened me. Sometimes it zaps my energy, leaving little in the tank for the excitement and energy level for exploration, exploring Bangkok. I'm older now, a little slower, I think. A changed man. China did that to me, and for that I'm very grateful. Maybe these days I do want different things from a city now. Who knows? It's interesting to reflect on life every now and again. The other thing to remember as I start to get down to exploring the city is that going somewhere on holiday is entirely different from working there. And a lot of my friends and family that said they love Bangkok and so delighted for me, what they actually mean is that they loved holidaying in Bangkok. I would suggest and guess retiring here would be a great option for many, which is not sure. Interesting why people do retire here, and maybe at some point I will discuss that with some people that have just done that, maybe find out. I've always kind of wanted to explore how to interview people and to be able to ask good questions of others. Any takers out there that wants to interview on camera about Bangkok, let me know. Drop a comment in the box below and I'll contact you. And questions for you. Where would you like to retire? Would you retire in Bangkok? Busy here on the old boats. But sometimes I do need to kick my own ass. I'm very fortunate place. I actually love what I do, minus a commute, of course. I absolutely love the people and so far what I know of the Thai culture so far, and I do know I need to learn more. And that is the key here for everything, I think. Everything that I've said in this video, I need to learn more about the city, Thailand and its culture. I have my curiosity button pressed. It is switched on and I'm on a receive mode now that I've been here for 3-4 weeks. So stick around and see how things unfold as I get down to it. Right now, I'm off to play on the river boats here. I love the river, the sea. It kind of calms me, believe it or not, because it reminds me of my parents, my father. He was a canny old sailor in his early days on this wonderful planet of ours. And he sailed the world twice over, I think. And he filled my head with great stories of travel. His ashes are in the sea, and obviously the sea in Scotland. Anyway, take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your local community. Enough of this. I'm off to explore the river boats and to see something that I have never seen before. Got to make the most of life while we all still can. Peace out. Take care.